Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about how to cream, contour, and highlight. So I just want to apologize first of all because I know I did have a channel up before that had a ton of beauty videos, and unfortunately it all was deleted, so I have to kind of start from fresh here. But this is a very highly requested video and a high trend I've noticed too. A lot of cream contouring and highlighting going on. Now the benefit of having a cream contour and highlight is it looks a lot more natural than just a regular highlight. So when you have that cream mixed in, it really does look more like your skin tone instead of like a not that bronzer and everything does look unnatural, but it just really blends better into your skin. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. What I'm going to use to cream contour today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. Now I have I think it's light, yeah, the light palette. There is a fair one now, which I got this before the fair one came out. This one works pretty good. I usually have to add a beauty oil, which I'll show you how to do, but I really want to try a couple different kinds, like the Smashbox contouring sticks. I would really love to try those, but this is what I'm going to show you how to use today. Pardon my lip here, you can see it's cracked open. You should see the other guy. Actually, it just cracked open because it's been so dry, so I was debating not filming, but I was like, you know what, this is real life, I'm gonna film it anyway. And plus, I think this is such a fun idea of how to learn, and I love doing this. Even for an everyday look, you can just make this look so super natural. So we will be learning how to do this today. If you aren't subscribed, then welcome to my channel. My name is Jess. I'm going to be bringing you guys beauty, lifestyle, planning, and if you guys want, I'll bring you some more dental videos again because I used to do those on my channel as well, so leave a comment down below if you would like that. But yeah, I guess let's get into it. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, and follow me on all social media. I'll link my account down below. My Instagram is JessieJPlans, link below because it's spelled kind of funny, so make sure you check that out. And other than that, I don't think I have anything else exciting to tell you. Yeah, just ignore my lip and we should be good. So the first thing we're gonna do is just start up like we would any other makeup look. So I'm just gonna prime my face. I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Coconut Primer. I did already do my skincare routine and moisturize, and usually I like to wait at least half an hour if I can before adding any primer or makeup product to my face. So I'm just gonna blend this in. I love this primer, and I'm going to be using, you'll see the Marc Jacobs foundation as well, but oh, it's so hydrating. I have very dry skin, so I always need a hydrating primer. So if you have that problem, I would definitely recommend this one. Makeup Forever also has a good one, but lately I've been loving this, plus it's meant to go with the Marc Jacobs primer. Or the Marc Jacobs foundation. Blech. So I am going to be using the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. Give this bad boy a very good shake. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. So it has an interesting applicator if you've never seen this before. You have to basically just pull it out. And I know it says you can use 3 to 4 drops for your whole face, but I've got a lot of stuff going on. That's all redness. I don't have any active pimples. Oh! Oh my god. Eyelash extensions problem. So now I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge. You can use a beauty blender as well. I just have the Real Techniques ones, which I get from London Drugs, and they're like a third of the price, and I honestly prefer them. And I'm going to use this just to blend it out like I would any other foundation. So the first step to anything is easy. Now when you're doing cream contouring and highlighting, you always need to have a cream base. Now if you're using a foundation, do not use a liquid to a powder foundation. You want to use a straight up liquid, because number one rule to cream contouring and highlighting is do not put a liquid over a powder. So that's why I am just going to set down my base, and this one does not set to a powder. I don't think so. If it does, let me know, but I don't think it does. I haven't tried it with this foundation. Usually I use my Giorgio Armani, which I know works really good, but I'm going for a more, this camera makes me look so pale. It'll all work, I promise. The camera's making my face look like a ghost, but usually I use my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and it worked so good. Trick to this is really to blend it in. So I'm not swiping and dragging this foundation across my face. I'm just going to be pushing it into my skin. And this is a full coverage foundation. If you want full coverage, this is it. But if you're going for a really light look, this foundation might not be for you. I would recommend the Giorgio Armani. It's light to medium buildable coverage, and it's my go-to summer one. But for this, for the sake of the tutorial, I wanted to go for more of a full coverage. I swear it matches my neck. I know you can't tell on camera, but it does in real life. And it'll look a lot better once I start adding highlighter and stuff, but this is my color when I'm not red. I turn very red, and you can't really tell on camera, but my chest is actually very red in my neck right now, so that's why it's not matching up. But we'll fix this. I promise you, we're gonna fix it. I'm already turning red even through the full coverage, you can see this. Okay, let's move on. So next, also just like any other makeup routine, I'm gonna add my concealer. I'm using the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Chantilly, because it's the lightest color, and I'm so pale I need a little bit of highlight under my eyes. So if you want to have that highlighted look under your eyes, the key is to go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your usual skin tone. You do not want to be, let's say you have tan skin, do not get Chantilly, because man, this stuff is pale. You want something just 1 or 2 shades lighter. You don't want to go too intense. Unless you're into that, then you do you, boo. That is cool, but I am very light as it is, so I need to get the lightest color. But if I was tan, I would not be using this as a highlight color. So, just like I did before, I'm just going to blend this out with my Real Technique sponge. I'm not going to worry about my eyelids or anything today. I'm just going to show you guys the contouring and highlighting. So you can see it's pretty easy so far. Really simple. All you're doing is just like you're doing your regular makeup. Man, I could blend until my hands fall off and I still wouldn't be satisfied. Just keep going. And always go back and forth with your concealer. It just helps get it into all the lines underneath your eyes. And I always put it on my nose and my chin because I do get a lot of redness. And my forehead, because this also putting it on your forehead and on your chin is going to even out that highlight, because you don't just want a stark under eye area, you want to even it out so it'll add dimension to your face, if that makes sense. Okay, so there is our base. Now we're going to get into the fun part, which is using the cream contouring and highlighting kit. So as you can see, I'm looking quite pale and quite flat with my face. So this is the contouring kit, the light shade. Like I said, I probably could have gotten the fair because I am so pale, but this works. I can make it work. Ooh, oh my gosh. I forgot I had the plastic thing. So I'm gonna be using the yellow banana shade first. And what I'm going to do is take any beauty oil. I'm gonna be using this one by Josie Maran. It's the pure argan oil, and I'm just gonna put a drop into it. Now this contour palette is a little hard to blend, and that's why I do this. It's gonna make it go really smoothly onto my skin. So just gonna take the dropper, boop, put that there, and I'm gonna just take one of these foundation brushes, and all I'm going to do is put it in the areas I highlighted. So that was under my eyes, my forehead, and my chin, and I'm gonna be ending up putting a little under my nose. The yellow helps brighten, so I don't know if the camera you can see it yet, but it's actually brightening my under eye quite a bit. And you guys might have noticed I did not set anything yet, and we don't set until the end because like I said, you do not want to put a cream on a powder. It is just going to break up and it's not going to be fun. And make sure when you're doing this, you guys always got to bring it down in a triangular motion up to your ear. You don't want to just do it right under the eye. I'm sorry guys. I am still getting over a cold, so I have a little bit of a dry throat. So if I sound like I smoke 80 pack a day, that's why. So I'm gonna blend it all even more in a minute, but I just wanna do the same thing on the other side. So like I said, we're gonna add a drop, boop, maybe 2, sure, why not? Can you guys see the difference though, how bright this one looks to this side? And it looks natural, and it's gonna look more natural too when I set it. But all we're gonna do, and I know this seems like a lot of product, because it is, but it's gonna actually look really pretty. I usually only do this if I'm going for events, because I can make my makeup look pretty good without, but I wish I did this every day. It takes a lot of time, but it looks so good once it's all complete. Let's do up here. I'm gonna do it down the nose too, because I have a small nose and I don't care if it's accentuated a little bit. If you have a nose that you don't want accentuated though, do not highlight it. You're gonna end up actually contouring the sides. If you guys wanna know how to do that, leave a comment. I can show you how to do it, but usually I just do a little highlighting on the tip. And then I still have some oil in here because I put 2 drops. I'll put some on the chin. I know it's covering up redness, but for the sake of the tutorial, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, and now that those are there, let's take our sponge again. And I'm going to just re-blend everything in. Man, my chest is red. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. I swear this is my everyday color, but because I've been sick and everything, I'm really red all over, and so it looks unnatural, but I promise it matches. So, there is our highlighted part. Now, before I set everything again, next thing I'm gonna be using is the contour one, and I've been liking, even though it's the darkest color, the dark brown for this part. So, same thing. Some oil. I'm gonna put 2 because it seems like this is a little dry. I haven't used it in a while. You're gonna take another paintbrush. I'm gonna use a different one here. And if you guys are contouring, what we wanna do is draw a line halfway, right down from the center, the earlobe, like you're going to your smile line. So it's almost like this, but you don't wanna draw it all the way down. You just wanna start at the top. And I know this seems really intimidating, but I promise you guys, it is so easy. But see how I'm not going all the way down? And you want to focus the majority of the product. I'm going to curve it up a bit just to cut my cheeks, but you want to focus most of the product towards your ear here. And that's all you're going to do. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to blend it in, I promise. So let's get the other side. 1, 2. Same thing on this side. But the oil really does help. Don't be afraid to use the beauty oil, because it's just gonna make things blend. If you have really dry skin like me too, you can even add a drop of oil into your foundation if you pump it on your hand. It's really gonna help just add some extra hydration. Ooh. If you mess up, it's okay. We're gonna just blend it out anyway. So next what we're gonna do is put a little bit just up here, drag it down. Starting to look like one of those Pinterest pictures. And if you can do it under your chin, but I don't think I'm gonna. And I'm actually going to take this Makeup Geek brush. It's a cheek highlighter brush, but it's a synthetic. I'm gonna take this synthetic brush, I'm just gonna blend it out a bit. And then I'm gonna use my sponge again. But you'll see that it's all gonna come together. But like I said, the key is that you need to make sure you blend this all out, because we ain't gonna be sitting here with any harsh lines. But can you see how it's already kind of natural? Well, not yet, but it's kind of naturally starting to come together the more I blend it out. It looks like I have a natural glow to my skin instead of like, ooh, that girl definitely contoured her face. I'm gonna use a beauty blender around there because it's a little harsh still, so I'm gonna fix it, I promise. But so see on the center of my face though, this part of the head towards this part. So this is just blended in, but it looks actually now like I have a natural shadow, not just me being like, oof, this girl caked on the bronzer today. Haven't even filled in my eyebrows for this tutorial. I'm not gonna do a full makeup tutorial with this one. I just really wanted to focus on the concept, I'm gonna put a little on the side, of how to do cream contouring and highlighting. I wouldn't say, like I said, this is the easiest kit to blend out. So I really want to try those Smashbox ones. I'm already getting red underneath though, just because I've been blending so much. Oh well. And I'll just take the excess and draw it across my jawline. Can you guys see how much better it looks now? And it was so stinking easy. Like honestly, that took me no time at all, but I am gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge and just kind of clean it up a bit around those edges. I put my hair up so it would be less annoying. And I'm gonna have to set everything now. So that's the thing with cream, you can't just leave it. You're gonna have to set it with the powder. So I'm gonna do my under eyes first, because you guys, if you've seen my older videos, I will crease under my eyes. So I'm just gonna redo this. And as per usual, I'm gonna bake. So if you don't know what baking is, it's taking a loose powder and putting a very heavy layer on, and what it's gonna do is you're gonna leave it on there and it's gonna almost, in like microbiology, in makeup terms, it's gonna basically like cook the foundation and the concealer to your face. So it's a technique I think that was started by drag queens to get their under eyes looking flawless, and ooh honey, it works. You gotta try this. So I'm using a Mercier translucent powder to do this, and I'm gonna put a good amount on. And I'm bringing it all the way up just like I did my highlighter. I'm only going to set under the eyes though with the bake. I'm just going to dust a light layer over the rest of my cream contour. But for under the eyes, this is the only area I bake, and sometimes my smile line, because I do crease a lot because I'm always smiling. What can I say? My dental hygienist, what do you expect from me? I think I'll put a little on the smile line just so we can. And then I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush, and this is from Sigma. This is their tapered highlighting, and just dust it over those other areas. Just a light dust. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit, but we need to set our contour as well, or else throughout the day, even if you're dry, it's just gonna slide down your face. So I'm gonna take my Hoola bronzer, the beloved Hoola bronzer. This is my drop dead favorite, and I'm gonna take this MAC 128 brush. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I went in there like 3 years ago asking a girl for a contouring brush, and she gave me this, and I've like used it for years. I love it so much, especially for actually contouring. I don't use it to bronze, but I just want to lightly dust it over where I've carved out those cheekbones. And this is gonna not only help define it, but it's also gonna set it. So I'm going with a very, very gentle light hand. I don't want to rub off that product, so. And we're gonna do it a little bit up here as well. I just love how this look comes together. I love it so much. Alright, so that is pretty much it. All we have to do now is just wipe off our base. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes. So I'm going to take my little tapered highlighting brush again from Sigma, and all I have to do is just lightly dust that off. And that's it, guys. So that is cream contouring and highlighting 101 from the Jessica Wilson perspective. Now, if you find you've contoured a little too harsh or it's coming down, you can always take your beauty blender or your Real Technique sponge and just kind of work it around there so it's not as harsh. But I really like how this looks. It looks a lot better when I do like add blush and everything like that, but I'm gonna save that for a different video. So if you wanna set it, I'm gonna be using MAC Fix Plus. Usually I use Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, but I ran out. I forgot to breathe. We good. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video and that this wasn't too distracting. I tried to partially cover it up, I won't lie, with my foundation, but I'll be bringing you lots more makeup videos, especially tutorials for like eye looks, lip looks, and all that good stuff. So leave me a comment down below what you'd like to see. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you all soon. Much love. Mwah.